have sex before marriage, and why?
Okay, so I do not think it is. And when I say healthy, I don't mean like bodily healthy. I mean, I think you can do a lot of things that are bodily healthy but stupid, or bad for your soul, or bad for you as an individual human being. Right? I mean, you could probably run into a wall several times before you got really hurt, but it wouldn't be the best use of your time. The problem with sex before marriage is that it delinks sex from commitment. Okay, the whole point of a good sex life, and every study shows this, if you want to have a good sex life, then you do require commitment. This is even more true of women than it is for men, but men are variety seeking. So it's, I was virgin until I was married. My wife was virgin until she was married. I've never regretted that decision, and we have a wonderful sex life. I think that one of the reasons for that is because I made a commitment prior to marrying her, prior to meeting her, that this was going to be the person who I decided to perform this intimate act with. And I wasn't going to perform this intimate act with just random strangers, because getting my rocks off was not the sum goal of my physical intimate life. I think that it is damaging and deadening to the human soul to treat other people as objects, and I think that men have a tendency to treat women as objects with regard to sex, because that's just the way the men are built. But I think that what makes you a good human being is not treating other people as objects. I think it's treating them as subjects. It's treating them as you would want to be treated. And you presumably would not want to be treated as just the object of somebody's temporary desire, as opposed to somebody who was giving you a commitment. When people have tried to de-link emotion from sex, they have failed. When people have tried to de-link commitment from sex, they have generally failed. Beyond which, that's just in terms of for you. I also think that there's another consequence, obviously. There are consequences that arise from having premarital sex, including STDs and pregnancy. And the goal of sex was to be done within a committed relationship, specifically because sex does have this weird habit of creating babies. And if you are going to create a baby, you should do so in the context where the baby care about somebody beyond yourself. Care about the baby. The baby is going to need a mom. The baby is going to need a dad. And it doesn't matter how much you enjoyed yourself. If that baby now only has mom or only has a dad, you just crippled that baby for life. I mean, the statistics on single motherhood are really, really not good for babies. I mean, the hurdle that you have to overcome if you're growing up in a bad family situation is very heavy, and if you can prevent that hurdle, you've gone 80% of the way toward giving your child a real chance in life.